Well, the news about vaccines and delays just keeps getting worse here in California. Tonight, the state's top epidemiologist warns it will now take until June to vaccinate everyone over 65 who wants the shots. This, of course, will certainly push back vaccines for everyone else. And in LA County tonight, leaders say they don't even know how many doses they will even get next week. Here's KCAL 9's Leslie Marin.
Tonight, LA County is dealing with a dramatic shortage in COVID-19 vaccines.
Often we do not know from one week to the next how many doses will be allocated to LA County.
Health officials say it's thanks to the federal government, which only alerts counties weekly on how many doses will be distributed, which means new vaccine appointments for next week remain up in the air.
I know people would feel much better if we could say to them, every week there will be X number of appointments for people 65 and older to get their first dose. But we just can't do that because we don't have allocation numbers in advance.
The news comes as Angelinos 65 and older were able to start getting their shots today. This Santa Clarita couple struggled to get an appointment.
We tried to get it before the end of this month, and it said nothing was available.
Tonight, some positive news. Hospitalizations, case numbers, and the county's positivity rate are all trending downward. Dr. Barbara Ferrer warns people not to let their guard down.
So the end is not yet in sight.
The patients that have been seen in the hospital are much more sick than they have been earlier in the pandemic.
Narissa Black is a telemetry nurse at Henry Mayo Newell. She says staff there isn't feeling any relief. She has to care for 50% more patients right now. The county says patients are staying in the hospital longer and are more likely to die from the virus right now.
We're not the front lines, we're the last lines, because the public are the ones who can really get this disease under control. And by the time they get to us in the hospital, we are the last line to keep them alive.
Health officials say they are keeping a close eye on a new coronavirus variant, possibly produced right here in California. But they say they're also keeping an eye on the UK variant that was detected here in LA. They say it could be dominant come March. Reporting in Boyle Heights, Leslie Marin, KCAL 9 News.